What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today, and today I figured we would try out some Fallout New Vegas. Since I've never played that one, and that one seems to be very highly regarded, figured, hey, why don't I try it? Hopefully it'll work on something. Some of these older games tend to start having some issues, and you really gotta start, putting a little teeny bit of effort in to get them to work. Some just just refuse to work for me at all. At least on the handhelds, I tested them, like the Max Payne series. Maybe those who work on my desktops or my laptops, I don't know. I just didn't make videos on those. I guess I'll see when I get to trying and play them on the desktops. But anyway, why don't we go ahead, hook this guy up to the capture computer, and we'll see A, if it works, and B, what kind of settings we can get away with respectable frame rates. I like to have 60 FPS in games like this if I can help it, but that might be a little too much, even for an older game like this. I don't know, but only one way to find out. Let's get into the game. Alright, so here's the settings we're gonna run on the Steam Deck for this game. It's actually the ones it recommended I run. So that's just what we're gonna do. The screen effects, got HDR on, don't know how well it's gonna work. I don't see a thing popping up on my Steam Deck saying HDR, so it must not be like decent HDR. Anytime I do have decent HDR, that's not an issue. So we got all these guys all maxed out. Oh, I guess Missy's gonna hang out next to me. I wouldn't mind if she sat on my lap, but a lot of times on these she'll get bitey. Anyway, that's besides the point. Why don't we now get into the game? All right. Here we are at the beginning of the game here.
Can you tell me your name?
I didn't have what do you call them? Subtitles on. Let's see, courier will work. Let's go with that. So I had no idea what this guy was talking about half the time. So it's nice to be able to actually hear what the heck he's saying now.
I'm Doc Mitchell.
But now I'm just recording, so I can't do nothing about anything he says. But it's still nice to hear.
Rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework. But you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright, we'll just fly through this, because when I play this game for real, I'll waste time making a character and all that stuff. For this one, we'll just skip through all this stuff and take the default. Works for me.
I got most of it right anyway.
Just gonna restart anyway.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright, so this is where we pick our stats out, it seems. We could just put everything into strength, but that would probably be dumb. I think they give you a screen to look over everything at the end, and I'll probably just fill it with it a little there. Got perception there. It's definitely a pretty neat way to do things. Endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. Alright, here's the review. So yeah, we should probably take a little bit out of strength, I would say. Because otherwise, I won't have any more for any of these guys, besides 1 point. That's not enough points. So let's bump that down a couple. Give ourselves a little more perception, maybe? Is that good, or should I take a little more out of strength? Or take one more out of perception and put something else in here? I mean, it's not like I'm going to use this character. I don't know why I'm putting this much effort into it. Let's just say go.
Surprised anybody'd want to tangle with you. Heck, you could go Deathclaw hunting with a switch. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Alright, so I guess I'm taking, what, a psych evaluation now? So what do we got, Doc?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Enemy. Light. Mother. Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
Because we all know this guy's a burglar.
Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on... I'm always...
Although I guess I can't prove that. He might have gotten just like hurt his other way. But I figured he was trying to take something that didn't belong to him, and he got all messed up.
What do you say?
And that's when this guy found him. But I guess I'll learn when I play.
Okay.
I have no idea. Hell, they might not even tell you. It might just be irrelevant, and you just play the game, and you never find out where you came from or what's going on with this.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to.
Alright, so that all looks alright. We'll just go with that. Like I said, we're not keeping this character. It doesn't really matter what I pick.
You got a form for you to
This is more just about how does it run? Does it crash? All that stuff. And so far, so good, but I want to get outside here. I'll probably do outside as the camera recorded gameplay portion with the way things are going here. This guy still wants to talk a little more and do some preliminary stuff. And what else can we do? Fast shot? I mean, there's a lot of pickup. Again, this doesn't really matter. Let's just go with that. Screw it.
All right, I guess that about does it.
Come with me. How does it indeed?
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in.
Oh, well, cool. At least he gave it back.
Look.
Anyway, though, let's move on to camera. Well, alright, let's get a little camera recorded gameplay. Now we're outside as well. And yeah, it's pretty damn smooth. It doesn't get a constant 90, but... Oh, right, we got some more radios. Dead money has been loaded onto my pit boy. Alright, so I guess let's just explore a little bit. That's half the fun of these. And I'm sure the old man told me what to do. I couldn't hear half of what he was saying because I didn't have subtitles turned on. Good spring.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Hey, I found Easy Pete.
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech.
Oh, okay.
Some folks just call it
I'm glad I asked.
salvage.
When I hear the word prospector, I think of gold and silver too.
The way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty
Nope.
good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it.
But I guess a lot of them probably are not decent.
Part of them, whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Okay. I didn't go near it because I thought it would attack me.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here.
Yeah, I figured
Like
something
the
would attack me.
schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to
Absolutely.
you.
I don't know what the hell I'm
Meet me
doing.
outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right? Until next time.
Oh, I was trying to take the gun. How do I take the gun?
Everything all right? Well, let's just...
Okay, well I'd like to, but I can't. You said here's the gun. How do I take the gun? That seems to be an issue. There we go.
That's the right idea. Look inside.
Cool.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
What's crouch? That's jump.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
No, not particularly.
I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
But alright, I think that's plenty of camera recorded gameplay, so why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up. Well alright guys, that's a wrap for Fallout New Vegas. Seems to run pretty damn perfectly. Has a small little stutter every once in a while, but besides that, it seems to be pretty damn good. Didn't crash on me at all, or do anything weird besides the little tiny stutters, which I'm curious to see if that's just how that game is, or if it's just because it's on the Steam Deck. We'll have to wait and see on the Ally. Hopefully the Ally won't just fail to play the dang thing or something silly like that. Hopefully not, because this should be able to play this game at 1080p. Yeah, maxed out, just like this thing is playing at 720. But in any case, why don't we go ahead and wrap this video up so I can go get started on that video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.